welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you, and it is election day. I voted here in Virginia. That is one thing you are never going to hear me talk about, and I don't want to have any discussion about politics. Politics will not come in anywhere into my channel in any way, shape, or form other than to say I voted. Because I'm very patriotic, and I think that it's a privilege for us to be able to go vote. So I voted this morning. But anyway, I'm coming to you this afternoon, not that you guys know that it's afternoon, but it is, with, I think this is going to be episode 8. If not, I'll correct myself there and flash up what it really is. But I believe this is going to be episode 8 in my 2017 Christmas decor series. I'm zipping on along here, and I am really happy with everything that I've gotten accomplished so far. And let me take a moment to thank you for all of your wonderful comments. I'm trying really hard to get back to all of you, and I know there's probably some that I have not gotten back to, but I thank you so very much for all of your sweet words and your comments and your positivity. It just touches my heart, and I so appreciate the positive vibes that I get back from you. As I've said before, you won't hear anything negative out of my mouth on this channel. I do not like negativity in any way, shape, or form. I've been known to block a couple that have gotten a little bit negative, and y'all don't need to see it, and I don't need to see it. So we're going to keep this channel positive, and that's all I'm going to say on that subject. I do want to thank you, and did want to mention I did climb up over that 6K mark this morning. As I said, this is Tuesday, what is it, November the 7th, election day, 6th or 7th. And so just climbed up over that this morning, and I am just thrilled. I can't believe it. And for every time I get another subscriber, I'm touched and humbled, and I can't hardly believe it. I cannot hardly believe it. I was so excited. I remember when I got my first 100. I remember, and I remember every single one of you. At least I try to. I might not remember you by name, but I do remember you when you're writing your comments and I see your name, and if I saw your face, I'm really good at face recognition. I'm not very good with remembering names if I haven't met you in person, but please know that I appreciate every single one of you. Okay, today we are going to be I'm going to be working on my ivy table. For those of you who've been with me for a while, you know which table I'm talking about. For those that have just joined me, it is a black table that we've had for years and years and years, and that Chris repainted and then kind of, excuse me as I yawn, oh my goodness, that Chris repainted and distressed a little bit to match all of the black furniture that you can see there. And so it used to have ivy stenciled on the front of it, like ivy vines, and that's why we call it the ivy table. We name our bedrooms, we're weird. We name our furniture, name our cars sometimes, you know. What can I say? But anyway, this table is going to be kind of an eclectic mix of things, and hopefully I'll be able to pull it all together. This is where all of my vintage ceramic Christmas trees are going to sit, and I'm going to add this cutie pie to the mix this year. I got this at Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago, and this is going to be kind of my cardinal snowman Christmas tree table and shelf above it. I have a black shelf that hangs above it. So come along with me as I get to decorating this, and I'm going to do one more funky bow for you guys today. I just can't get enough of these funky bows, you guys. So either that, or I might try to do something new. I've got a couple of different ribbons here. I want to use the cardinal and my plaid, because that wreath I just made hangs right next to this table. So I want to pull in the plaid and the cardinals, and I don't know, we'll see. Probably a funky bow. But first thing I'm going to do is get my camera on, or my phone. I used my phone. Hi, Gracie. What you doing? Oh, you want to come say hi? Come here. Hi, Grace. You put your little face up here? I don't think so. She's too little. One of the news could put their face right up here. You're too little, Grace. Sorry. Yes, Grace. Say hi. Say hi to the folks. Gracie. Hi. There's Grace. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. Oh, she wants to get under my feet. I'm going to move over here, get my phone on my big easel, or my big easel. My big tripod, and get it pointed in kind of the right direction. And I'm probably going to go ahead and get my ceramic trees out and placed on the table so that I don't need to be kind of skirting around, and I'll drop one. I'll drop one if I don't go ahead and get them out carefully and get them on my table. So I'll be back when I get that done, and we'll get started doing the decorations around the trees. We'll see what I come up with. I don't know. Hey everyone, I'm back. And as you can see, I have the trees set up, and Chris helped me get them all plugged in and everything. We have them on a timer and all I have to do is hit one button, and all of the lights that are turned on in here go out at night. I will give you a link in the description of these spiffy little plug things that you can plug into one plug and plug in multiple plugs into the one outlet, and then they give you a remote and you can turn everything on and off. So anyway, he got that all rigged up for me. So I am going to be trying to talk louder, and I am going to try to tweak my volume, because I realize that I'm way down here and you guys are way up there, but that was the only way I could get both the shelf and the table in the shot at the same time. And of course, when I'm done decorating, I will take the camera down and do a closer up pan. But as you can see, this was my grandmother's tree. This is a green tree. And this is a tree that this went to my mom after my grandmother died. And then my dad used it for years, and now he's given it to me because he comes here for Christmas, so he enjoys our Christmas tree. So he's given it to me. So it sits here on this end, and then I have 3 other trees, one of which is this little one that I just got from Hobby Lobby. This was mine that my grandmother made me for our home when Chris and I were first married 35 years ago. That was her first Christmas present to me. And so that is very special to me because she made that just for me. And then this one is a little one that my mom had as well and passed down to me. So I put you can see multi-bulbs in these 2. There will be multi-bulbs in here, and I'm going to go ahead and load all the bulbs in too. While we're on camera, I'll probably speed through that because that's so boring for you guys. But I'm going to put all red ones here in this one that my grandmother made for me. So, and they do telescope orangey a little bit, but it's Christmas, you know? I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and start poking these in here. You can get replacement bulbs for these, by the way, on eBay. Just do a search for ceramic Christmas tree replacement bulbs, and you can find them on there. I don't, of course, can't give you links because I don't know what size or colors y'all want for your own, but just do search eBay, and you should be able to find them very easily. They're very easily found nowadays. These are really in style, in vogue right now, even though they are kind of vintage. And like I said, this is kind of my Christmas tree snowman table. Come over here and do the back. In these situations, I definitely put on my patience hat. Okay. Oh, 2 in the back. Okie dokie. That's that. Keep all my Ziploc bags together. Now I'm going to go over here and do this one now. Obviously I'm going to be like a little speed demon going through these for you guys. This one has a hole for a star. And that is all of them. Yay. Extras, I'm going to put down here in this door here. All right, now I've got a few other things, as you can see. This table is not quite centered. I need to move it over just a smidge. Because you know, I'm like symmetrical here. There we go. Now, let's see. I need to get me a pair of scissors. These go up in those candle rings. I made these last year, and these are so easy. You guys are not even going to believe this. All you do is you take a pipe cleaner. I took a gold one, as you can see there, and you just buy a cheap little of those plastic containers in Walmart of Christmas balls, and feed them on to the pipe cleaner, and all of a sudden I have to open it up. I need to open this one up to put it on the bottom. You have a very cool little ornament candle ring. Look at that. There you go. See that? I don't think you can see that. And I'll give you a closer look. And then the other one may be able to take this light bulb out, slip down over. There we go. There we go. Cute, cute. Just something to give the light something to play off of. Take the price tags off of my pretty little... These guys might need to go up on the shelf, because I think the doggy's tails would knock these over way too many times. I think they're going to go up on the shelf. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here yet, you guys. Some of this is brand new this year, so I need to try, like that birdhouse is new. I'm going to try to incorporate that in. These are just burgundy candles that I usually have in all year round. And these help to get them in there crooked or straight. Well, still didn't get it, did I? There we go. And kids' pictures. I might need to take those down. I think I will, just for this time of year. And I have the Serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That wisdom sometimes is what's hard to come by, isn't it, huh? That is my very favorite passage. That goes there, and then, because Jesus is the reason for the season, this stays up all year though, believe. It gets put right there. And my star garland stays up all year as well. Put these two little dudes up here. There we go. And get hit. Gracie's barking. This is nothing more. I got this as a gift. I had ordered some pip berries from the pipberrybarn.com last year, and they gave me that cute little thing as a gift. I thought, what can I do? I had it on there for a while, but I just remembered some berries. I don't want to hide the leaf though. And you're just watching me play here. I'm not sure. Got that on that side. I have a little vase that was my grandmother's. It's just a little brass vase. I might put right like that. This kind of grapevine star. These little dudes over. For a second. Remember these two little dudes I thought I might put in the kitchen? I don't think so. I think, well, one anyway will go here. And maybe one back there. There we go. Feeling better about that now. Maybe something right there, if I can figure out what. Maybe just the belt without that silly candle ring. Kind of like that better. Well, I think that will do it there. I'm liking how that's looking. I just want the funky bow for here. And the funky bow, I think, will pull it all together. Snowmen and cardinals. And again, another eclectic design, but one that my eyes really like. So that's all that matters, right? That our eyes in this house like what we're looking at. And do remember that for your own homes too. If you like how it looks, then it's pretty, it's beautiful, and go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step out of your box. Don't be afraid to mix the old and the new and the eclectic with the modern and the, don't be afraid to try. You'll never know. You might come up with something you like. I like this. I really do. I think this is a nice little whimsical design. All right, I'm going to take my camera down and head on into my island and let's make a funky bow. Another funky bow tutorial. You guys have had like I don't know how many so far, and with at least 3 more to come after this. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back and fixing to cut me some ribbon. I need 3 pieces of each ribbon cut to 30 inches. going on with this. Nice. What in the world? It looks like I got this. Where did I get this? Is this one of the ones I got from, I don't even know, you guys. Big Lots maybe, but it looks like they have wrapped two different lengths of ribbon on here. Look at that. Look how it's coming off of there. Huh. Lovely. Well, what do? I have enough ribbon, so I'm grateful for that. All right. It's crazy. Now, I'm going to dovetail all of my ends first. When I do that, I fold it in half lengthwise, and then I go to the edge. As you all have heard me say before, most that I've seen go from the fold. But this is the way I learned, and it's a bad habit I have to always go to the edge of the ribbon and cut it that way. It really makes no difference that I've seen. I've done it both ways. That's pretty thick ribbon. But I really don't think there's a right and a wrong way to do that. The way we do this, and the reason I cut them all at 30 inches is I want 10-inch tails and a 5-inch loop. So line it up and go to 10 and then 20, and then this was giving me troubles the other day too. Pull them together, and that should give you a 5-inch loop. Pinch them together, go under here, because if this was one-sided ribbon, which we have here, and you'll see, you need to come under and twist. I tend to do that every time anyway, but we do have two different one-sided ribbons, so this will give us a good example. 10, 20. You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. It just depends on which way you're going to be looking at the cardinals. But I always put the next ribbon the opposite direction and snug it in there. 10 and 20. This is nice ribbon, even though it did come off of that bolt kind of funky. Came off the bolt funky for the funky bow. And as you can see, I'm just kind of piling them next to one another, but they end up kind of being however they work out. In other words, they just, you know, sometimes they pile right next to one another, sometimes you pile it underneath, sometimes you pile it on the top. It just, however way you can hang on to it is the way to do it. 10 and 20, here we go with this again. This is thin ribbon. It's really pretty, but it's kind of thin. This way. And 20. And 20. Three more. scarf is really being of an assistance to me too right now. Now, as you can see, I've got a kind of a handful now. So, however way you can twist it to fit it in there, that's the way you should do it. 10, 20. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One more. 10, 20. And this way. I'm going to try to do something else with this, but let's get it put together and fluffed out. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I need to move over there to that chair. My back is hurting, spasming on me. So I'm going to move over here. And we'll finish this bow here. How about that? Oh, much better. As I always say, the most important part of any bow, not just a funky bow, but any bow, is the fluffing of the bow. So try to bring all of your loops up and forward. And fluff them all out. Stick your whole hand in them if you have to. This one got a little long on me. It's okay. I tweaked it. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to reach in there and yank on one of these tails and make it go the way you want it to go. I'm missing a plaid. I know it's here somewhere. All right, now what I thought I would do too, it's going to hang, this is going to hang up on that. I know I'm going to want these tails a lot shorter, so I know I'm going to be trimming up some tails here. I'm going to hang it on the plate hanger there. So I thought, I'm going to cut these tails shorter. I thought what I would do is cut 2 pieces of the cardinal ribbon and make 2 longer tails to come down. First thing I need to do is to trim up all of these. I should have not made them so long. I know I don't want them long for up there. I should have thought about that. See, now that's my bad, but that's okay. I'd rather them be too long than too short. And had I thought about making the tails longer before I did this, I just would have cut my ribbon. That would have provided me with 2 longer tails. You know, like this. I just could have made the tails longer and then I would have had them cascading down a little bit. But I want them to be about probably 20 inches or so. I'm going to leave those like that until I get the other tails cut. So I am tweaking literally today. You guys are seeing me do a lot of creating the wheel type things here. These funky bows, I'm still, even though I make a good many of them, I make them the same. So, you know, other than cutting I make the little one and the big one. I don't really tweak it too much away from that. And I stepped outside of my box and learned how to make these bows myself. So I have a vision in my head, and I'm going to try to bring it to fruition, and we'll see if I'm successful. I'm going to work here a little bit. I might speed up a little bit as we go, just so I'm not boring you guys. And this is all I got done today, you guys. I didn't get anything here in the kitchen. I thought I might get to my kitchen today, but I didn't. I spent all afternoon doing that. No, it's just fine. That's fine with me. That's why I started early, because I started early for two reasons. One, so I didn't feel rushed to get this done. Nobody's coming to visit us here until Thanksgiving. So I've got till Thanksgiving to get all this done, which I'll be done way before Thanksgiving. I'll probably be done next week sometime, at least with my decorating. I don't know about my videos, because I got it, you know, it takes me a while to edit each one of these, you know. So, let's see. And two, because I wanted to get them done, to do all this stuff so I could maybe give you guys an idea or two to do. Thing I did want to mention, I'm really sorry about that ornament garland selling out. I feel really bad about that. I did not realize it was that low in stock. It wasn't, but Phyllis mentioned that it was on a deep sale, and that's probably why it sold out so quick. So I'm sorry. Hopefully they'll get it back there at Walmart. You know, it worries me though, because they didn't have it in the store this year. And it worries me just a little bit that, you know, that was kind of the rest of the, you know, their stock. I don't know. But anyway, all right. I think this one. I'm wasting about half a bolt of ribbon here, aren't I? Just by all my cutting. But I didn't come up with this other idea until after I was done making the bow. All right, now I'm going to take the cardinal ribbon, and again I'm winging it here. So, and I want two different pieces. I'm going to make them about about 30, and then I can cut them down about 30 inches again, just to make it easy for us. Okay, now I want to look at my bow. I want to see how I want to hang it. This is a little crazy here too. How I want to hang it on that plate hanger up there. Like which direction. I got the cardinals that are kind of, look at that, I kind of got lucky. Where's the third one? Here. Oh, look. Oh, nope, they're upside down. Oh, well. But at least with those two, they will be, where's the other thing? Facing, they'll be up right side up, is what I'm trying to say here. Let me get my words straight. So what I think I want to do is to tie these two pieces of ribbon in, since I'm probably going to hang it on the, I'm hanging it on the plate holder, the little hook of the plate holder. So I'm going to, and I want these tails to kind of cascade down. So let me just tie the very ends of these in the pipe cleaner. tightly. And then I'm going to make a little circle. I don't know how big that is. Hopefully that'll be about right. Twist it. Like I say, guys, I'm winging it here. Hopefully that little loop will fit over the little foot of the plate holder. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hang it up, and I'm going to fix my bow, and I'm going to trim these tails, and then I'll come back and get with a few last words and show you everything and how this worked out. So I'm all sweaty and quite hot right now, but look at me, I'm a mess. I've been working hard, you guys. Really hard. Plus this isn't helping anything, is it? But anyway, that will be it for today. As I say, I'm going to hang this up and get it all fluffed out and the tails cut the way I want them. And I will show you every little nook and cranny over there so you can see exactly what I did. I know you were kind of far away when I was doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Next up will probably be here in the kitchen, will be the island centerpiece and by 3 window centerpiece and the lamp in the corner, that centerpiece. I'll probably do all of that, and that won't take me long. That might be a little bit of a shorter video, but I want to give my kitchen, then after that will be the kitchen lantern and kitchen table lantern, and I know that'll take me a little while. We need to do another funky bow for that, and probably I don't know exactly what I'll do. I have the lantern on top of the desk to do. I've got the kitchen lantern to do. We got lots to do yet. Got the powder room to do. Got the hutch to, you know, set stuff on and decorate. That corner shelf over there to decorate. So just on this side of the house, there's probably at least 2 or 3 more videos, I would say 3, maybe 4. I don't know, we'll see, just on this side. Then I gotta move to the front of the house, and we'll be working with lighter and airier colors over there, silvers and whites and greens and blues and very light and airy, pretty colors. So, but anyway, that's it for today, you guys. I feel really good about this ivy table and the shelf above it and how it looks. Again, another whimsical, a little bit of a whimsical, eclectic scene over there, but one that I really like and I know we will enjoy here in the house. But for now, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.